Where we were a month ago.
What's going on? Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to be doing D&D. If you're watching us on the Nerd Dungeon on YouTube, you know what we're all about. If you're watching us freshly new on Twitch, thank you for joining us. I'm the DM for this little session that we're doing. We might change later on. I know there's some one-shots coming up. But I'm going to be in the DM for tonight's match or
Adventure.
this story. So we're going to be checking out. Last we talked, we were in Greenest, and it was getting attacked by a dragon. And I think it was a blue dragon, if I remember correctly. It was an adult blue dragon, and it was being attacked. Buildings were crumbling. There was fires all around. It's just a bad scene. And some people talked about that last time, so let me go ahead and say it may not have been the blue dragon that caused fires. It could have been the kobolds that were raiding. So we made it through, and we got to Delent's marketplace, which he grew up in, and there was nobody there. No potatoes either. So we got into Delent's marketplace, and there was a couple of attacks. There was a couple of big baddies, which were the mages that were related to the dragon people. And then there was the kobolds that were with the mages that apparently they didn't care about because one of them just blew up all the kobolds for the guys. So finally they got to the keep, which is where they were headed because they found out that's where everybody was going due to rescuing a lady and her children and her injured husband from some kobolds that were attacking. And now we were in the keep. Like, we just walked in through the doors into the keep. So what do you guys want to do?
So if I'm not mistaken, last time the captain of the guard or whatever was trying to talk to us.
Yes. So the captain was trying to take you to the governor. But before we get there, will somebody roll in an investigation? Actually, Delint, roll an investigation for me.
I got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay. Nothing happened. You look around and everybody's peachy keen, and they're beaten up pretty badly from the raids, but you're gonna move right into the keep. Let's see here. I know I had that up last time. See if I can find that again real quick. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this one. Seems to be a common thing. All right, so trying to find the keep. Give me just a second, guys. I apologize. We shouldn't have started yet. So you guys walk in and you see all these injured people laying around on the ground. To your left, you see some horse stables, and those are filled not even with horses because the horses were taken out. These are filled with people, and they're just everywhere. Like, you could probably estimate the entire town is in, or whatever is left of the town is in this keep. So the captain of the guard comes up to you, and he, seeing you working from the top of the keep, he's seen you guys out there fighting, tried to throw some arrow or tried to shoot some arrows at the guys, and that wasn't successful. And he comes up to you guys and says, I've never seen you guys. I've never heard of you. I've seen you before, Delent, and I've seen you before, What was your name again, Andrew? Bleh.
Say again. I'm sorry.
What was your name again?
Ewan.
Ewan, yeah. He goes, I've seen you before and I've seen you before. And he looks at SBD. He goes, I've definitely seen you before. But rest of you are fresh faces. What was your business here?
I was just coming down the road and got attacked.
Got attacked coming down the road? It seems a little bit suspicious. You, and he points at the Dragonborn because he's very suspicious of you, Spore. And he says, what's your business here?
I no longer have any.
Okay, so you follow him, or he says, follow me, I'll take you to the governor. And he leads you into these doors, and it kind of looks like it's a kind of a throne room. It's not a throne room, but it's a throne room. There's a throne sitting up on some steps and everything like that, like a king would be fit to live here. But it's such a small town that this is for the governor that he thinks very highly of himself. So he comes to you and he's like, thank you for aiding my people. I've seen that my friends have made it into the keep with your aid from what they tell me. What has brought you here?
Well, don't everybody talk at once.
I know, right?
Well, we were traveling and saw this smoke and fire, and after just successfully defeating somebody that attacked us on the road.
And then he pulls Ewan aside and he looks at him and he says, did you guys complete your mission? Where is he? And he looks at SBD at the same time.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We needed him.
I don't know what to say. I don't know.
And SBD speaks up and he goes, well, they caught us unaware. They hit him with some type of dart and he exploded. Fuck, Dragonborn. He pretty much imploded. If you guys remember, this was the guy that you guys were transporting. Spore was following very closely.
He smelt nice.
He smelled nice. There you go. So let me tell you about what's going on here. Obviously, we're under attack. I don't think I've ever seen an attack like this before. It's insane how quickly they assembled and fell upon us. We have several items that we could address if you would be so willing to help.
Well, who are they and why are they attacking you?
Well, this is, we believe this is the dragon cultist.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Well, you want to live out there, don't you?
I have no issue with leaving.
Nor I.
Our town would reward you greatly. You would be treated as heroes and given the true hero's welcome.
I just need the money.
Showers of riches and wealth and maybe your own plot of land. I don't know how they would treat you, being you look like one of them.
I know I'm pretty, ain't I?
Yes, we'll see about that. So
I'm prettier.
and he just looks over at you and is like, really? So he begins to tell you guys, like, I really do need your assistance if you're able to. We will reward you. I don't know how much we have, but what we can spare, we will give. Are you guys interested in helping?
Just tell me what I need to do.
As for I will gladly stay and help.
Why not?
So-
Tell them what I'll find.
Delit, I know your family, and I know that you're still. I haven't seen your grandmother yet. I've been looking everywhere. Have you seen them out there in the wild?
No, sir.
How about your shack? What happened there? What happened to your marketplace?
We went there to rest for a little bit, but then we got attacked by the cultists.
And as you're speaking, you see like what's going on, Toy Realm? You see like a kind of a kitchen set, kind of like a rations place where they're rationing all the food. And Ewan, you see like this giant mountain pile of potatoes.
Potatoes.
Holding back.
But they're handing out rations. They're handing out like one potato and putting it on the stick so he can go over there and roast it over the fire and eat what they can. But they're making sure everybody gets very few because they want to be sparing. So the governor, he goes, well, we have several items that need dressed
Your
appropriately.
phone has been buzzing like crazy. I called
The first one we have obviously there's a dragon out there, and I don't know what we can do about it. He sounds like he's starting to slow down though, and you guys hear it, and he's still roaring and just destroying building after building. The second thing we have is there's these two prisoners, and they both wear the dragon cultist emblem on their shoulder, like it was burned into them. One's a human, and one is a tiefling. And neither one of them are talking. And we would really like to know what these guys are doing here. And I need you guys to handle some business that you can conduct behind doors, so our people don't have to see.
I'd be happy to talk to the tiefling.
Did you make sure they had tongues?
The tiefling and them both do have tongues, yes. And then we need a possible exit route. Now we have three exit routes from our keep. One, you've obviously just came through.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going back that way.
The second, we have what we call a sally port. Now, this is where you open a gate and you can go through, and there are some ships on the other side waiting for you to take you to freedom. What's going on, Stephanie? So and the last one is there's an old tunnel that runs beneath our keep that I actually have no idea where it goes because the schematics were lost for it long ago. But each of them have their dangers.
What's so dangerous about torturing some people?
And then Kathy disappeared with his wife.
The Spud Knight.
So Spud Knight.
Gosh.
So what would you guys like to handle first?
Go sit.
I want to say hi.
You said?
I say we need to go talk to the prisoners.
I second that.
Okay. So we have two prisoners, and they're in our lower field. And if you go right down the stairs, right behind you, you can go right into their realm or into the dungeon, and you can see them.
Into their realm. Oh, Lord.
Into their realm. My bad. Into the dungeon, and you can see them.
It is the Feywild.
And do any of you go?
I will.
Yeah,
I want to go talk to
I'll
the
start
tiefling.
walking right toward it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 15.
What's your investigation?
What's it under?
It
Oh
should
my
be
god.
+1, so 16. I'm always looking and watching.
You see a fleet of cats, and one's not like moving with the others. You know, it's like hanging back, trying to find food and all that type of stuff. So
Okay.
and it seems like it's skinny and it's not decrepit looking, but it's kind of malnourished. So just keep that in mind. So you guys start to head down into the dungeon, and there's three. The only thing they have down here is there's 3 cages. Like there's one empty cage in the middle, and then 2 of them have the tiefling and they have the human. How do you guys want to approach this?
Well, me being a truthling, want to go talk to the truthling.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Well, I'll start out by asking who he is.
Doesn't say.
Why are you being held?
Doesn't want to talk.
I can't help you if you don't talk to me.
You can't help me.
How do you know?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He just says you can't help me.
I can try.
There's no help for me here. She's coming.
She who?
You'll see.
You're not being helpful at all.
I'm not trying to be.
Maybe we can defeat her.
Nobody can defeat her.
Anybody can be defeated.
Still nothing.
Let me take a crack at it.
Go for it.
Why don't you tell me about that burn mark on your shoulder?
It's my home.
Where's your home?
The dragon cult is your home.
You don't need to know.
You also don't need to keep that mark on your arm.
What's that?
You also don't need to keep that mark on your arm.
You just turn the crank.
How do you just pull it up?
Push the
Just-
button and pull it
Well,
up.
I'll see if I can do it.
Try again.
You also don't need to keep that mark on your arm.
It's home. It makes me feel home.
What would happen if I cut it off?
Then I'd lose my home.
Then it sounds like you have something to lose.
Not really. It's already gone. Like I said, no help for me here.
Then let's not be here. Let's be somewhere else.
You see, make a perception roll.
That is not good. That is a 4 total.
Okay. So, nothing. Everything's just fine. I mean, everything's been going on the same this whole time. He seems a little stubborn. You
What's your
see,
name?
hold on.
Does it look like he might be controlled?
Is anybody over there by the human?
I'd probably be standing in between them.
Give me a perception roll.
17.
You see the human's eyes get really big, and while he's looking over at the tiefling, and he kind of like smirks a little bit, just a little bit. And like he just nods it off, and the tiefling looks at Ewan and he says, "You can do what you want. I told you there was no hope for me here."
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
It matters.
You
to me.
see, and as he says, it doesn't matter. You see his eyes burn bright orange. And Spore, you know what this is because you've seen it earlier on. You've seen his eyes burn bright orange, and his mouth he opens and is burning bright orange, and it's like burning him from the inside out. And he's like, it looks like he just imploded, like everything just turns to ash, and he becomes a little pile of ash on the ground. And all of a sudden, you see a little needle about that big fall to the ground. And you look at it, Spore, and you're like, I know that needle.
I look at it and I go, "Who did that? I want my money."
Can someone open this door? I want to collect some of this ash.
I mean, you can open it. You have the keys.
Okay, so I go and I get a little bit of the ash and I just put it in a pocket on my backpack.
Okay. What do you guys do now?
So talk to me about this needle and what just happened if you know what it is.
Well, he's seen it earlier.
I'm talking to him. I want him to
Spore?
explain.
Spore, he's talking to you.
Well, it's the same needle that got rid of the charge you were meant to bring back.
Yeah, but where did it come from? Who's behind it?
And SBD stands up behind you and he goes, "How did you know about the charge?"
Because I was there fighting kobolds with your big ass.
Nobody knew about the charge except for me and Ewan.
Well, if he doesn't get out of the cart to fight, you're protecting him.
I'm still watching you.
Stare all you want. And no, I don't know where it came from. But I know one of these darts cost me a lot of money.
Can I do an Arcana check on the dart?
Huh?
Can I do an Arcana check on the dart?
Yeah.
15.
Okay, you've seen that it was like a one-time use type of arcane. There was something in the dart that was arcane, but you don't really quite know what it was. You know that it's empty now, so you see the residue from it, and you see the glowing. Like whenever you do an arcane check, you see the glowing of it. You see that it's all in the dust of the vial you just put into your pouch.
Does the dart itself look like it's reusable, even if the Arcana portion of it isn't?
You say that again?
Does the dart look like it can be reused, even if it's not magical anymore? Like, I can still just use the dart as a weapon?
It looks like it could be refilled, yeah.
Okay,
It's
then
like
I'll put
a
that in
tube.
my...
It's like
I'll
a
put that
tube.
in
It's
my-
like a tranquilizer dart looking thing. So, yeah, it could be reused.
I'll put that in my backpack, too.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check on the human?
On the human?
Yes.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Just look at him in general.
See if he's got a dart too.
So can I do a roll?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Oh my face. 6.
6.
No, fuck. Earlier I got a 0.
Yeah, so sorry, just give me a second. So he looks to be sweating. But with the 6, that's about all you get. Like he's perspirating quite free, like it's pouring. That's about all you get with a 6.
I go up to the human and ask him, what's going on with you?
What do you mean? What's going on with me?
Well, you're sweating like crazy and it's not really
I'm in a
hot in here.
cage, and you just watched that guy die.
And you're next.
Is he?
Am I?
He will be if he doesn't talk.
Roll a perception.
Perception.
Perception. Oh, give me investigation.
What about insight?
Insight. Insight check.
No.
Huh?
No. Just no.
Just no.
Just no.
Okay. Who else is over there by the human?
Me,
Who's me?
Dylan.
Okay, Dylan.
I know there's
You
3 of
see
us
him-
with no camera.
You see him reaching for something in his pouch. Well, he doesn't have a pouch. He's reaching for something in his clothing.
I would yell to Ewan to get the damn door open now.
Ewan?
I mean, I run as fast as I can to go open the door.
Okay, he's pulling it out, and it doesn't look like a dart.
What's it
Looks like a penis.
Oh God.
It's a piece of paper. But it smells weird. Like as soon as he pulls it out, it just smells off to Delint. Delint, while all this is going on, you hear something in the back of your head. You hear, I want his soul. And you just keep hearing that over and over and over. And only you can hear it. Just, I want his soul. Give it to me. So he's pulling out this paper and he's starting to unfold it. Anybody want to do anything at this point in time? You got the cage open.
If I'm right there by the door and I've opened it, I'm gonna just try to snatch the paper out of his hand.
Okay, so you just snatch it, or you're going to slap it out of his hand?
I'm gonna snatch it.
Do rollies. Make a grapple.
So just a
Just
dex.
a regular D20, and if you beat me, you win.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 10. So you grabbed it. It's got a... You're around a lot of vegetables, so it's kind of familiar to you. It's like a mushroomy smell to it. It's a very deadly mushroomy smell. He didn't get the courtesy of a dart, so he got crushed up mushrooms. So,
I hope you have gloves on.
I hope he had gloves on. So, yeah, he had this like mushroomy dust that was he was going to ingest, but you snatched it from him. Just let me die.
As he said that, I would say I'll gladly bring you to your end, and then
For information.
pull out my maces.
The glow brings out the maces, and he's got one mace in his hand just glowing, and once again you hear that voice in the back of your head saying, yes, give me his soul. What do you do?
I go and charge him for an attack.
And I grab him by the back of his
Stop.
cloak.
We want him to talk.
I grab him by the back of his cloak as he starts his run.
All right, make rollies. You two.
What do I roll?
Just
That's
roll a
20.
d20.
What'd you get?
You first.
You first.
I did terrible, so
I mean, I could have better. Well, not worse.
I got a
Give us some
9.
numbers.
Oh, I got 11.
9 and 11. Oh yeah. So he shrugs you off, and he goes up and explain how you're going to do this.
I would just try to jump as high as I can and swing the mace
You're in
into
a
his
cage,
head.
so it's about that high.
Well, like I could still jump.
Yeah, you're a halfling, ain't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could jump.
I'm at least to his crotch right now, or so.
I'm going to tackle him.
You're going to tackle him. All right.
16.
Does a 16 hit your AC?
2. I got an 18.
Does 18 hit your AC?
Yes.
So out of nowhere, the tiefling comes out like a flash and it tackles you right before you
We
strike.
need him to talk. Do not kill him.
You see the guard come back down. Frulam, what's up, Chino? You see the guard come back down, and Frulam Mondath, that's his name. You've seen him before. He's the one that gave you the keys to the cell, and he's just standing there, and he's looking at the first cell, and it's Ash. And he's like, "What the hell happened? What? Where is he?
You may want to get a broom.
This is not what we sent you down here for. We need information."
Well, we still got one of them. Calm down.
It doesn't look like it. He's about to destroy him.
He's still here.
What's up, Kenneth? It's handle this or I will.
Look, the highest
And
he
then
can hit the guy is in his hip. Just back
If
away.
I have to come back down here and handle this myself, these other cages won't be empty.
Have you never heard of good guard, bad guard?
You can try. Oh, he's got an army behind him. So he walks off. He goes back up to the governor to report, I guess, what you were doing right now.
And I asked,
What do you want to do?
What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill him?
He must die.
Why?
He came into my town,
No,
destroyed the buildings, killed these people. You can get your answers from the damned.
No.
You can kill him after I'm done with him.
We need him to talk.
That's fair.
Now, I have a question. Are you going to use his ashes for farming? You're going to use it to help grow potatoes?
Potatoes grow best when they're grown with the ashes of your enemies.
Fair enough. All I need to know. All right, carry on.
I feel like I would just go out by like bloodlust and just laugh at them.
So I'm going to look at the human after all they were doing their stuff behind me. So you want to die, do you?
So, what do you want to do now?
Did you not hear him?
I didn't hear him.
I turn to the human and I go, so you want to die, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to
This
go,
is
you
not the
go
life
quickly?
that I'm going to be living.
Do you want to go quickly or do you want to go slowly?
I prefer quickly.
Then I suggest you start talking.
Or we can make it painfully slow.
I can take my pain.
I'll pull out one of my hand axes and I'll stab him in his toe.
So,
In his toe.
ow!
His pinky toe.
I needed that.
As he does this, I just scream out, "Nobody kill him, his soul is mine."
It's not his soul I care
What
about.
are you talking about? You don't even know this guy.
Look, you keep your little fetish to yourself. I'm busy.
I'm not
This
going
is
to
the
let you
person
kill
getting
him.
off toes.
Are my hands free?
No,
Probably.
I'm holding you down.
Who's in the cell with him?
Well,
I
I
am.
just stabbed him in the toe.
Okay. With what? Your hand
My
axe?
hand axe.
My hand axe.
Make a perception roll.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, damn it. Uh, 21.
Oh yeah, that'll work. So you see, he's like, his hands aren't really
Fine.
stuck in one position anymore.
And as soon as I noticed that, I shoulder charge his ass into the side of the cage.
Okay. Roll attack.
You want to unarmed attack?
Unarmed attack.
That is 22.
Yeah, that hits. So you roll him, you push him into the side of the cage, and he's pinned there for now. And you guys see this, and you think, shit, he just attacked him just like Delent did.
Ask
What are
your
you doing?
question now before he uses his hands for something.
What's in his hands?
About to be one of us. Ask him what you need to know.
Here, I'll solve this. And I take my rapier and I stab through his hand, through his palm.
Ah! Well, it'd be more painful than that, but
You still got 4 other extremities I can stab. Now talk.
make a persuasion roll. No. Intimidation.
I will be back in 1 second.
Make an intimidation roll, Ewan.
7 total because I am not in. I have 0 charisma.
Yeah, he hurt, but he's not. Well, do it with advantage because you just stabbed him.
11.
Nope. He's looking at you like, that hurt.
Can I make a strength check to get a hand free?
Why is your hands binded?
He has me pinned down.
No, he pinned the other guy down. Oh, no, he pinned
I
you.
have you
Oh.
pinned down.
Yes, make a strength check.
Oh my god, my rolling has been terrible today. 7.
Let me see it. Roll it. You shrug him off, and one of your hands is free.
I like to cast Told the Dead on the human.
Hold it down.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And he'll
he
probably-
fell.
You can cast it that quick.
Huh?
You can cast it that quick.
Yeah, if his hands is free, and he can speak.
Yeah, an action's like an action's like 6 seconds. An entire round is 6 seconds. So an action would be less than that technically.
Yeah. So So what does Toll the Dead do? Remind me.
Good night, Will Arnett's Batman.
You point at one creature you see within range, and the character, the enemy or person must take a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage. But if they have any missing hit points, they instead take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm guessing he probably going to take 1d12 since I just stabbed him in the hand and he had a toe cut off.
Yeah.
So give me a D12.
Wait. I need to roll a d12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
because you're
D12.
doing the damage.
I did a 7.
Okay, he's still alive. He's hurt. He's like really badly hurt. Like he looks like he's about to croak over at any minute.
I grapple him to get his arm back under control. With a 10.
He's got to say roll.
The whole time I'm assuming I'm still with my shoulder in his gut.
Yeah, you've got him pinned against the cage. Ewan's just watching them fight over there, and you pin him against the cage, and he stabs him. I'm just like, and SBD's just sitting back watching this, just shaking his head. So, all right,
He didn't roll.
Delint, what's your roll?
4.
He's trying to pin you again.
So would that be another strength check?
Yep.
I got a 14.
What'd you get?
Hey,
Yep. He still has his hand free.
Delint.
But I will say, you in the back of your head, you says it has to be the mace.
Delint, look at me. You can kill him after we are finished with him, but I promise you can have the kill.
what?
Did you get your wallet?
As he's
Yeah.
Ewan,
Okay.
After
Yes.
I found it.
I know I was.
that voice that he's hearing, whenever it gets very abrupt, you can hear the same one in the back of your head.
So let me ask you.
Because it sounds a lot like that voice you keep trying to push out.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask, if it's the same voice that you've been hearing.
It's not the same person, but it's close.
And is it saying the same thing?
Huh?
Is it saying the same thing to me that it's saying to Delint?
Yeah, you can hear when it gets abrupt and very like, I said the mace. When it does something like that, you can hear it in the back of your head as well. And you look at SBD and he's looking at both of you because he can hear it as well.
Get Delint out of here now.
So,
SBD, you gonna do something to help me keep this guy from killing him?
SBD walks up and he pushes Spore aside. Grabs the guy by the throat and lifts him up like a Goliath would and slams his head into him. And he says, "Where are you from?" The guy's freaking out. The sweat starting to pour, mixing with the blood, and it's just looking like liquid red falling down his face. Spot where he headbutted him, there's a little crack in his skull, and you can see the opening and wound. His hands still stuck together by Ewan's blade. He's looking rough, guys. And he's like, the dragon cultist sent me. I needed him. I was supposed to get him. Who? The same one he's tried to get. And he points at Spore.
I'm just going to walk over and sit on top of Delint.
as he does
Since
this, I just
him-
say,
For the same person I was sent for. But I guess you got to him first.
Wasn't me, big boy.
And you hear that, or everybody hears that, and SBD like completely turns to you. It says, "You need to explain now."
That'd be helpful.
Look, I get it. I'm pretty. You don't have to keep staring. And I needed the money.
What were you sent for?
Money.
Is that all you can tell me?
Money.
Money. Then you talk. And he's got him by the throat. He's holding him up there. And he says, I was just sent to take care of the one that could talk. I got nothing else. So you guys, he's not the brightest.
I feel like as all this is happening, I'm just like trying to squirm and get out like a rabid dog.
I'll just randomly, throughout him confessing or whatever he's doing, I just randomly let out a fart.
So,
Con check to see if you poop yourself.
Delete, like every time you squirm and try to fight out of the tiefling's hold, and Spore's just sitting on top of you with his scaly heaviness. Every time you try to squirm out, you just smell this gaseous smell. You want to puke.
I'll just look down and say, don't breathe too deep. It's necrotic.
Take 1d8 damage.
So, anybody got anything else? SBD is looking at you guys.
No, I do want to pat him down though to make sure he doesn't have anything else that he can take to kill himself.
Okay.
So it was like an investigation or what?
Yeah, make an investigation.
Let's see. That's gonna be a 23.
Yeah, he had a dagger that was in his heel. Like it was like one of those. It didn't really have a hilt, but it was
like a punch dagger.
it was a punch dagger, but it was in his heel of his shoe. Like
He made himself a prison shank.
huh?
He had a prison shank.
Yeah.
He made it out of a toothbrush.
So
You look at his teeth and they're all black and yeah. Maybe not a toothbrush.
So
No,
as that
it was made out of toothbrush. That's why they're black.
So nobody else has anything for him.
I would just say if nobody else has anything to say, let me have him.
SPD looks at you and he takes this guy he still has him by the throat and he just slams him into the cage, dealing.
Breaks his neck, kills him.
Oh, he's still alive. He's got 1 hit point left.
Can I do a strength check to try to get out of this as I see that happen?
Try a persuasion to get them to get off of you.
Come on, please, dice god. I got a 22.
That's a good persuasion. You guys roll a.
I'm still waiting for him to be persuasive. What are you trying to say to get
Yeah,
me
what
off you?
are you saying to get them off of you?
I say if nobody else has anything else to say, and there's nothing else we can get from him, why does it matter if anybody else tries to kill him? I'm the one willing to do it.
You're too willing.
We're all willing to do it. You're volunteering to do it.
It's like you're
Doesn't
being
matter.
controlled
I'm
to do it.
I'm wanting to go and end his life.
You don't know that. So,
Well, it looks very suspicious to me. But he's wanting to kill this guy.
you just wanted to kill him. So, you rolled what was yours?
Also,
Insight. Insight check.
14.
Spore?
Oh, insight?
Insight.
Uh, 18.
18. Ewan, I know you were in there too. Roll an insight check.
I mean, I already know this. Yeah, voice in his head told him to kill people.
You've heard the voice, but you don't know where it's coming from.
That's fair.
Now.
You think it's talking. So here's the thing: is like you hear that voice in your head, and you think it's talking to you.
Okay, I got a 22.
Those
Who
numbers
has
just keep going up.
who has the higher intelligence? You or Delent?
Probably him.
You'd be
know.
surprised. What's your intelligence?
I'm scrolling up. Hold on. My intelligence is a 14.
Mine's an 8.
Good God.
Okay. You know he's really wanting to do this, Ewan. You don't know why, but you know he's really willing and he's really wanting to. And it's up to you whether you let him or not. Like it's like you can understand that it's like a craving for him.
Take him out of here.
Say, take him out of here.
Yes.
So
Hey, big guy. You there with the guy in your hand. Just smack him a few more times.
takes him, slams his head into the cage one more time. Yeah, he's done.
There you go, buddy. And I lean over and I pat him on his head.
And only Delent hears, "You'll get the next one." So that you come
Didn't help
down,
us.
huh?
Didn't help us.
You now have a pile of ashes, and you have a human with his neck broke and the back of his head beaten in by a cage. And
Who needs a wall of meat to block them from shit?
Research the ashes. Is there going to be anything in there?
No, not really. Furlan Mondeth comes back down and he's like, "What the hell? Another one? First that one you burned to death, and this one you pound his head in?"
Well, another one bites the dust. Let's move on.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go corny. Try me.
the governor will want to hear about this. So I need you guys to come with me to the governor. So he heads back up the stairs. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
I let one more fart out before I get off of Delent.
Okay. So, Delent, you get that.
Hey,
So,
joke's on you. I have an advantage over poison.
that's true. So you guys start to head back upstairs. You see the governor, and he says, "I'm deeply disappointed in you guys.
I
Not
didn't do it.
one, but both of my prisoners are now dead. Tell me you got something.
We got a pile of ashes.
No information whatsoever.
She's coming.
Who's she?
I don't know.
Well, considering their dragon cult, probably that big thing flying around the sky.
Does
But
anyone
she's
know if that
already here.
dragon's a male? Does anyone know if that dragon's a dude or a chick?
I'm not getting close enough to find out.
So, anything else that you guys might have learned?
A lot of people wanted a certain ward of ours dead for some reason.
The one that me and you talked about?
Yeah,
The one you were
that's what
sent
they were
for?
trying to do, was kill him. Or capture him, one of the two. Unsure about which, really.
Freaking dragon cultists. That's what it is.
What's so special? What was so special about that dude?
He had information. I don't know what type of information, but he was a higher ranking official in the dragon cultists, and he didn't agree with what was going on there, and we all offered him protection. which
So he was.
thought
so
we
he-
protected him by sending you and him.
So you're telling me he was a rat?
You could say that.
That explains a lot.
What does that
I was like-
explain?
What? Huh?
I look-
What?
I look at Spore. So who hired you to kill him?
I don't
Somebody
know,
hired you to kill him?
some bald guy with the same little sign on his shirt.
What'd the sign say?
The guy downstairs had the same one on his arm.
The ones that were burnt into his arm?
Yeah, that one.
Where'd you meet him at? Where'd you find him? Where'd he find you, I guess?
Back in the tavern in my hometown.
So since you didn't kill him, are you going to get paid?
No. Goes 500 gold down the drain.
Let's go find him and get your gold.
As you guys are discussing this with the governor, you hear, Governor!
Oh, it's the Terminator.
You hear, Governor! We can end this now. And you guys all look around. You don't really see anybody, but you can hear it out from outside the gate. So obviously the governor walks out to figure out what's going on. You guys follow?
Yes.
As I'm following, I'm looking at him yelling, "Don't be stupid."
I also draw my rapier.
So the gates are closed still. Nothing has attacked the keep yet. It's hard to attack the keep. You walk up to the top of where the archers sit, and you see Spore. You see
Oh,
Spore. You see the same dart gun guy, the big blue dragonborn that had spit the dart that took your score. He says out. He yells out to the governor. He goes, "Governor, our forces are many. The dragon has done its damage and it's fleeting. What do you say we end this now? You win, we leave. I win, you open the doors."
You owe me money.
I owe you nothing, traitor.
Traded nothing. You hired me.
that's the guy that hired you?
Well, it's close enough.
They all look the same, right?
Pretty much. I mean, I see him all the time when I look.
What
in
you
the
see
mirror.
is its skin is covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear wicked claws. It has a face of a muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. This creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate and just scans the walls, looking for an opportune place. Defenders of Greenest, after he talks to the governor. This has been a successful night. I am feeling generous. Do you see these four, as he says four prisoners, he brings up four prisoners, and one of them looks very familiar because it was the woman that helped fight off the kobolds in the alley.
The mother.
The mother.
There's a father and the kids there?
Nope. They're in the keep with you. You've seen them. Do these see these four pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them.
Then let him go.
So I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me.
Hey, big guy, you want to go fight?
Like I said, you win, we leave. We never come back. We
I
win.
step,
You open the doors.
so you said he's a blue dragonborn, right?
He is.
I step forward and I go, "Hey, do you know what you really need? You need to get laid because you got a real bad case of blue balls, dude."
Just me in the background. Ah!
Insolence. What do you guys do? You hear the governor contemplating. He's like, I could send him, but I don't think he would last.
I look at the governor. I said, "You ain't got nobody, do you?"
Frulong could do it. So I could risk all of our people on Frulong. I don't know if I want to do that. He couldn't kill a dragon or a kobold earlier. What'd you say? Spore?
What? I said, I look at the governor. I said, "You don't have anybody, do you?"
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys have any ideas?
I have one idea, says Frulong as he joins you.
If it's stupid, I'm smacking you.
Use the sally ports.
Do what?
Sneak up on the... Do a flanking motion. Obviously, the blue dragon has gone away. So now we are left with this field of kobolds and cultists and him. Use the sally ports. Go through the gates. Go through the tunnel. And flank them and take them out.
How far away is this blue dragonborn? You said
80 feet from the gate.
He's probably
You said 80 feet.
80 feet from the gate.
And are we at the gate?
Who's going to keep him busy while we do go out to Sally Ports?
I don't know. How strong does this guy look?
Strong.
Like strong? Like does he
He
look
looks-
like a normal dragonborn to me?
No. He is, if you could guess, he is mixed with Goliath.
Fun.
Wait, are we? But we're at the gate, right? And he's 80 feet from us.
Say that again?
I said, are we at the gate? So he's 80 feet from us as well.
We're above it.
You're above it.
I look at our warlock buddy. Hey, I think you can hit him from here.
I could give it a try.
We have the
You
high
want to
ground.
take that chance.
They do have hostages.
So they're probably dead anyway.
Yeah, but the woman
Unless
helped.
she's defeated.
I can sacrifice 4 for the greater good.
And as you say that, Dolent looks back and sees the 3 little kids that you guys rescued earlier and sees their mom as one of the 4 hostages.
Delent, you should give them a potato.
What?
Yeah.
How would this help in any way, shape, and or form?
Well, you get the potato from Ewan and then give it to the kids, and that'll make them happy while we go kick their ass.
I have no words for this.
SBD is just like,
So, as he says that, I would say, how about one of us goes out there, installs him, a few of us goes and try to flank from the side, and I'll provide covering fire from above.
which goes out there to stall him.
I'm probably the hardest to hit.
I would.
You're a halfling too, aren't you?
Yes.
Dolent, as you guys are discussing this, you get that voice in the back of your head. That big one has a lot of soul.
Now, Do I happen to notice if his face changes at all when he hears this?
You don't look. You're not looking at him. You're looking out on the field.
But I was talking to him.
You were talking to him, but you keep looking back to the field. You don't really notice. He doesn't really. It freaks him out a little bit, but it's not noticeable.
So as it's progressing, do I just have the more and more like craving to want to go out and fight him?
You do have a craving, however, it's not like you can't control it yet.
Can we persuade the guy out there to be a 2-on-1?
Like it.
Make a persuasion roll
Who?
And-
Which one?
and tell me what you're going to say.
I got a 17.
Tell me what you're going to say.
Hey, big guy. I see that you're both Dragonborn and something else that makes you pretty strong. I no doubt that you could take on 2 of us if you could, if you wouldn't mind.
Only if I can bring another with me.
See, man, that's kind of cold.
I knew I should have said something.
Man, if you're bringing your mom, I already devastated her last night.
Make an intimidation roll.
Sweet. 19.
I want him.
Why not take the other one too? They're both halflings. They make one person.
That's also what your mom said.
Yeah, I'll do it. Fine. Send both of them. Remember, if they die, you open the doors. And the governor gets freaked out. He's like, I don't know if this is a good idea. You're sending out 2 halflings to save our town?
Oh,
I just
shut up.
look at
It's
him.
fine.
I look at him like, do you have any other better ideas, sir?
Yeah, don't
I
die.
was going to say that for long.
You didn't trust him.
What about him?
He's busy. That guy that came up and talked to us about the other ways out.
For long? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to flag him down and
He's
I'm
right
gonna
up there
tell
with
him.
you guys.
All right, so I'm gonna turn toward him. I'm gonna tell him, show me this tunnel.
Okay. So, as he guides you towards the cellar,
Dylan, Ewan, don't die. I'll be back.
No promises.
Death is only the beginning.
Spud power.
so how you guys want to approach this? Like the gates are about to open and send you guys out. Do you want? I know SBD is going to follow Spore. What about yours? What's yours?
Skylar,
Skylos. What's Skylos doing?
you'll go out with him
He's going.
through the tunnel.
Oh, he's going to go with Spore. Okay. So Spore, Skylos, and SPD are heading towards the tunnels. You want to go to the tunnel or the Sallyport?
Sallyport. So what he suggested, wasn't it?
He said tunnel.
I thought he said Sallyport.
There's 2 different.
What do you think's better?
I prefer the Sallyport. It's more known, and it's been used quite more frequently. And I know it's there. I know the exits, so I prefer that.
Okay, fine. Then I'm coming back later to look through that tunnel.
Okay. So the gates open.
Before we go out there, I'm gonna put the ash of that dead dude in my left hand while I have my rapier in my right hand.
Okay. I think I know where you're going with this.
And right before it fully opens, I just go up to Ewan and be like, "You go in. You be the front man. I'll cover you from back."
That was the plan.
All right. Oh, let me find this part real quick. So the gates open. The people kind of surround the gates so you can't really come back in. They're like, you've committed to this, now do it. So as they open, they kind of push you along.
It's like, okay, go.
So they're like, go help us. So they push you out. You can look around. Delent, you see off in the distance, you could see the market that your family ran. That building is no longer there. Most of the homes in that district have been torn to shreds by a dragon before he flew off. And there's no visual on the dragon. Like, he's completely gone. You get out there, and this giant dragonborn, 8 foot, huge, blue scales, standing there. Little men, come play.
What type of weapon does he have?
Huh?
What type of weapon does he have?
He hasn't pulled it out yet. He still has it hidden.
As he said come play, I'll be like, oh man, you took after your mom. She said the same thing.
Make an intimidation roll.
I get a 7.
7?
Yes.
He comes charging at you.
Oh shit.
I think it's time to roll for initiative.
He's gonna get a surprise or an ambush attack because you don't expect it. You don't expect him to come charging. Let me get to that. Nope. There's a lot of stuff in here.
As you charge, I'm just like, oh shit.
Oh shit! I said the wrong thing.
Running in little circles. He can't run or turn that fast.
Mercy roll.
Mercy roll.
Last time you did say we got a short rest, right?
You did have a short rest.
Good,
Yeah,
so
but wasn't that before we got into a fight?
No, he said we got it when we got to the castle. We got one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
you got a short rest before the castle.
Okay. Whew.
All right, there it is. All right, so he takes off running after you. He's got speed. Are you standing in front of him, Ewan?
Yes.
What's your AC?
16.
He just knocks you out of the way with a shield. you fall prone, and he comes at Delint. Delint, what's your AC?
13.
Yeah, he takes this giant sword. It looks like a scimitar out of his side, and he's just out of nowhere. He just comes down at you.
Right before that happens, can my character say, "Can I just say your mom was actually a nice lady"?
He's trying to hit you hard. 2 points of damage.
2 points. Okay.
2 points of damage.
As soon as I see the scimitar, I just go. As soon as I see scimitar, I just go. Compensating for something, are we?
How long is it going to take us to get out of the salad court?
We'll get to you guys in just a minute. Okay, so roll initiative now.
19.
Nope, no one.
11.
19 and 11.
Yep.
Such horseshit.
Who had 19?
I did. Ewan.
Ewan? All right, so Ewan, you're up first.
Okay. And how far is he from me?
He was right behind you, so 5 feet.
Okay, so I stand up.
Okay.
I go, "Hey, princess," and I blow the dust into his eyes.
Turns around and I'll say he gets a reflex save. What's your dex?
My dex is high. Let's see. Scroll up. My computer's being slow. I have a +4 to dexterity.
Give me your dexterity modifier and roll. And he has to beat that.
That is a 13.
He didn't beat it. So he looks back and says, "What?" And he gets dust in his or ashes in his eye, and he's like, "Oh!" Can't see. He's swinging. He's blinded for this round.
Okay,
All of his attacks are with disadvantage for this round.
okay, and so I'm assuming that's can be my main action, right?
I'll give that to you as bonus action.
Oh, sweet. Then I'll just try to stabby the dude too.
Okay, stabby.
All right. Yeah, that's a natural 1.
Yeah, that didn't do nothing.
Oh, wait. I'm a halfling, so I have the lucky feat, so I can reroll
You do have luck. You can use luck.
That's not much better. That's a 12.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
I didn't think it would. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing.
It's his turn. He's going to attempt to bash you in the head with his shield.
With disadvantage.
And with his right hand, he's going to swing for Delint.
Both with disadvantage.
You see that.
Mm-hmm.
So Delint, he got a natural 20.
Oof.
What?
And for Ewan, he got a 17.
Is that with disadvantage?
Oh, you're right. Disadvantage. Damn it. Look.
Another 20.
Did you see it? I'm not making this stuff.
Yeah.
Natural 20 for Delint. And
What the fuck?
And he'll take that 17 for Ewan because that one was an 18.
Okay.
All right. Does that hit?
Yeah. I have a
Obviously,
16,
the
so-
natural 20 hits. So The natural 20.
Gonna hurt.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're
Wait.
down.
Wait, never mind. You want to save me?
Didn't I tell you not to die?
Listen, you're down in the cellar. Shut up. Plus, you farted on me, so you give me bad luck to begin with.
So
I was trying to make your enemies run because of the smell.
Ewan, take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So SBD did go with you, didn't he? Okay.
Yeah. So
So-
we got 2 attackers with no healer.
Now it's Delint's turn. He's down. So we
Roll a
go
death
back to
He rolls a death
top of
save.
it. Go. Oh yeah, give me a death save.
Okay. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Wait. Does the lucky feat count? Because I do have that.
No,
Yes.
Not with death saves.
It said he rolled 1.
It says any saves.
It
And he
does
rolled
it?
1. Yeah.
Or saving. When you roll a 1 on a d20 for attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and
And
must.
it's a death saving throw.
Okay, lucky.
Don't roll another one.
Still got a natural 1.
More like I'm fucking unlucky. Another 1.
Oh. Oh. It's got 2 nat 20s against you and 2 nat 1s against you.
So
Oh my god!
Isn't
Look,
that 2
look.
failures?
He's gone. He
Yeah,
walked
that's 2
away.
failures.
You mark off 2 failures on your death save. You got 1 more left.
You have backup characters, right?
I have like 3
Yes, I do.
backup characters.
I have quite a few.
Okay, good.
All right, back to the top of the initiative order. Ewan, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use my blood maledict and try to paralyze this dude.
Okay. What's his save?
Not great. DC 12.
Yeah, he makes that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well then I'm just gonna fall on my sword, not literally, but try to stab this dude. I'll probably die, but whatever.
Steady.
Stabby. Let's see it.
All right, let's see. So I rolled a 12. If my stupid thing will scroll up, I can see what my thing is. My computer's being super slow tonight for some reason. So I have a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Where's my D8? Okay, and then that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. I marked it off.
Okay, that's all I can do because I'm not going to run and give him an attack of opportunity.
You do have a bonus and you're right next to him.
No, my blood curse is bonus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was your bonus. Okay. It's his turn. He looks down and smirks. Poor little man. He looks at you, Ewan, and he goes for his scimitar to strike. Jeez. He's blinded still, ain't he?
I mean, he never took an action to try to rub it out of his face, so I'd
Okay,
probably
so
say
that's what he'll do. He'll take an action, try to rub it out of his face. So that's what he takes his turn on, is getting it off of his eyes.
Okay.
Delint, give me a death save roll.
Roll a 10 or
What?
better, or you're dead. 10 or better, or you're dead.
Nine.
Oh, he's dead. Ugh.
So
Really? You get
And-
to see Grandma again.
as my final breath is going through my body, I just look at the guy and be like, "Your mom was harder than you." Then just die.
shit talking the whole way.
Well, time to pull out one of the other characters.
As you see Delent's body fall,
Shit talking.
the glow of his tattoo starts to fade. This is it right here. Hold on. Okay. So that's. I was going to go 10 or higher, and it's a 12. So the glow starts to fade. And you hear that voice inside your head says, "This isn't over. I want his soul." And like your arms begin to burn like the brightest red that anybody's seen. Like it's blinding so much that it's burning. And he steps, or you feel like as you're fading, he steps into your body. And he stands up, and you actually have 1 hit point now. And Tempest, in the back of your mind, says, "You are mine. Now kill him."
Can SBD not heal him from the sidelines?
SBD's
He's-
down in the
Heal
tunnel.
with the down the tunnels.
Yeah, he's
on
with
the way to
us.
you guys. So, Delint, it is now your turn.
I would go.
Into your pouch.
Wow, what?
You have something in your pouch that'll help you out right now, right?
I mean, I got rations.
I thought you all had cure lights.
Had what?
No? Okay, never mind. I was wrong. All right. What do you do?
All I have is a bedroll, mess kit, rations, rope, tinderbox, torch, and water skin. I mean, I could cook him a dinner.
There you go. Beat him with your bedroll.
All right. Your flames are the brightest they've ever been. Like you cannot see, like it's burning. Like there's fire shooting from your hands, and your maces are on fire, and they come together as one. What do you do?
I go and reach out for the maces that are coming to one.
Okay.
Hit him.
So does it turn into anything?
As you put them together, it's one mace.
Oh, it's just one big mace.
Yeah.
Okay. I would go and charge him for an attack.
I wouldn't say charge because he's right there with you.
I didn't know if he's. I'll go and attack him.
All right.
Swing, better swing.
Give me a D20. With advantage because he is blinded. Or
And
he's,
not a 1.
I'd say he's not blinded because he wiped that out of his eyes.
well, yeah, he wiped it out of his eyes, so you're right.
But we might be flanking him.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes. Roll. What's your normal attack
For what?
for your mace?
It is a 1d6 plus 2.
Add another 2. He's
Okay.
empowering you so much that you can add another 2.
1d6. So 1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4.
You got to hit him first.
He hit him.
I got a 7.
Okay. Ewan,
Yep.
you see Tempest take over his body, or Delint's body, and you see him rise him back up, and you know that's the final straw, that if anything happens, he's done. He hits him for a big hit, and he kind of comes back, and he's holding his arm, and like he got hit really bad. Just about as bad as you hit him before.
I feel like I would just hit him in the knee.
In the knee?
In the knee.
Okay, then he's holding his knee. You see, you can hear Tempest talking to him as he goes on, and you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know. You know that it's him now because it literally raised him from the dead.
Right.
What's your action? It's on you now.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my bonus action to do what? My Crimson Right, which means I take 1d4 of damage.
Okay.
Okay, which is a 3, so I take 3 points of damage. And then I imbue my weapon strike for an extra 1d4 damage of a damage type of my choosing. And so I'm going to do necrotic damage.
Okay.
I hit him. Next time I hit him, I'll knock these 3 points of health off. And then I'm just going to try to stab the dude.
All right, give me a attack roll.
That's 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus stupid computer. So 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d4. So 1d8. So 7 plus 6 is 13. So 13 points of piercing plus 4 points of necrotic.
Jesus. He's beaten. Like he's down. Looks like he's about to clock over, but he's still up. He's still laughing.
Finish him.
I want more. Come on, little man.
Man, you and your mother sound alike.
The mob jokes tonight, dude.
Once again, roll intimidation.
All right.
I wish they had an annoyance. Roll
13.
annoyance.
Or persuasion. Give me a persuasion roll, whichever is higher for you.
They're both the same. They're both the same.
Okay.
If it succeeds, he gets disadvantage.
They're both 13. I got a 13, so
15?
13.
Yeah, he got a natural 20 on that, so dope. That's all right. So he just looks at you and waves you off. While all this is going on, the captain leads you guys down into the cellar, and he moves over you guys help him move over this wine rack, and I'm talking to Spore and Skylos and SBD. You guys help him move over this wine rack, and there's like a little hole in this wall, and it goes into a tunnel where it drops down stairs, and you can see a ravine or a stream pouring through, and you know this is a river, and so this is that river that flows on the east side of town. So as you're looking at this, he says, the Sally Port is that way. And he points towards up the stream, and he says, there's a gate up there. It hasn't been used in a while.
Is it locked?
Yes. The lock might not be well.
Got a key?
What? Huh?
Got a key?
I do have a key.
So give it here.
I gave it to your friend.
I'ma smack you now.
SBD holds up the keys and he throws them to you, Spore.
So I look at Spore and Sky, or Spore. Yeah, I look at myself. I look at SBD and Skyless. I'm like, are we in a big rush or can we walk?
Yes, we're in a rush. They're out there fighting for their lives.
Well, they're short and nimble. You really think they're going to die that quick?
Maybe.
Yes, I do.
Don't worry. The longer y'all take, the more bomb jokes we can make.
All right, fine. And I start running.
Right. You guys make it to the gate, and it's like a rusted gate. It looks rusted as all get out.
SPD, take care.
You can
But
see the lock.
I have a key.
The lock, it looks rusted as all get out as well. It's like it's crusty and brown, and it's just in bad condition. What do you guys want to do?
SPD should be able to break it. He's a Goliath.
Yeah, screw it. Spartan kick it.
So you want SBD to kick it open?
Well, he's bigger than we are.
Okay. So he goes over there and he goes, I'm not the brightest.
Obviously.
Don't piss him off.
But wouldn't we want to use that?
Sport
He's
just
pointing at the
asking
lock.
for his ass kicked.
Yeah, I guess. No fun. And I'll walk to the lock and unlock it.
Roll a D10.
You can try it.
A D10?
D10.
Why a D10?
Just do it. You'll find out.
Me and D10s don't get along. For that reason. It's a 2.
What?
A 2.
And you go to unlock it and the key snaps.
You want to kick the door now?
And he comes back and he like charges it with his shoulder. He hits it. It creaks open a little bit. I mean, maybe one of the halflings could get through there.
Oh, they're busy dying right now.
Hey, I'm not dying. I haven't even been hit by this. I've barely been hit by this dude.
Well, speak for yourself.
So, does somebody else want to try?
Is the key still broken in the lock?
Yeah.
I can try and get it out.
Takes another step back, charges and slams into it, pops off the hinge.
Is the lock holding it to the rest of the gate?
Yeah, it just flies back. Yeah. So, because of all the commotion, there was 4 kobolds in the bushes nearby, and they jump out and surprise attack you guys.
Before they attack, do I spot them when they jump out?
No, because you're behind SBD.
Goddamn big walled motherfucker.
So they jump out to attack SBD. And nope. Nope. None of them hit. So they all jump on him, and he just moves his arms and shrugs them all off. Roll initiative.
Oh, damn it.
18.
23.
This is like an S crew. That's what you guys are. You got Spore, SPD, and SBD, and Skyros.
Listen, they're not as cool as the Mom Joke crew.
The S team.
Yeah.
S team. All right. So, what'd you say you had? Skyros?
18.
18. Spore?
23.
All right. So, Spore, you're up.
Okay, considering they kind of jumped out of nowhere, I will use bonus action to pull out one of my scimitars while pulling out a scimitar. And I will walk to the closest one and swing on him.
Okay. Go for it.
$19.
Yeah, that hits.
9 points.
Hold on real quick. Yo, what? I have.
He lost the kobold sheet.
I didn't lose the Kobold sheet. It's here. I just gotta learn my alphabet.
My 3-year-olds can help you.
Okay.
All right. How many points?
9.
Go up and you use your. What did you say you're using?
Scimitar.
You use your scimitar and you just stick it in the side of his gut and just pull it out the front. Blood splatters everywhere. It's just all over the water now, and you see a pool of blood pouring down the stream. He is gone. All right. Skyros.
21.
21. Okay.
I'm using a dagger.
Dagger.
4 points of damage.
Okay. So that's the first. You can't flank him yet, so. All right. 4 points. All right.
Which
Which
number is he? Number 2?
Yeah, he's still standing a little bit.
I got
promise.
his attention.
I promise next time I'll have my graphics up again. This week was a little weird. So it is SPD's turn. He's gonna not do nothing. He's gonna sit there. He's gonna watch. He went to swing, but he missed. And he's like, so they're up. Spore, one's coming after you, and that is a 15 to hit.
Barely.
Barely. Takes a dagger out of his slap pouch and jabs you with it for 3 points of damage. Skyrus, 8.
Nope.
And this one really wants revenge, so he's going to go for you as well. 20.
I thought only
yeah.
3 jumped out.
Huh?
I thought 3 jumped out.
There's 4.
There's 4.
Okay.
Killed 1.
So 20 hits. He's going to 6 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Back up to Spore.
How close is the next one?
The one that just stabbed you?
Well, that
He's
was
right.
a that
Pretty
was a
close.
redundant question then, huh?
He's like right there. He just stabbed you with a dagger.
So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna smack him with my scimitar.
Like the
Smack
bunt?
No,
The
like
flat-
I'm gonna take the side of my scimitar and just
The
smack him
blade?
across the face with it.
Okay.
Baseball slap him.
Yeah,
You go ahead with the flat?
yeah,
All right.
and that's a terrible idea. I only got a 7.
Just a 7? No ads?
That was the ad. I rolled a 2,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's not good. That's not gonna do it.
so I'm gonna use my bonus action for my two-handed weapon, my two-handed attack, or
Okay.
my 2-weapon. Damn, I can't even remember my own shit.
Talking about-
11.
Huh?
11.
Just misses. So Gyros,
14.
that'll hit.
So 5 points of damage. And I'm going to do my second attack
Yeah.
for 13.
Okay.
4, 5, 6 points of damage.
So both to the same one?
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ooh. Take that.
All right.
Show off.
SBD.
Still watching.
He's just like, he goes to grab somebody to choke him like he did before, and he just like grabs too high. He's like,
It missed again.
it's their turn, and there's 2 of them left. One's attacking SBD, and one's attacking Spore. SBD gets hit. Spore does a 15 hit.
Yep.
Okay. Five points of damage. And SBD takes 4. All right. You're up, Spore.
I'm gonna just swing on him again.
The one that just stabbed you?
Oh yeah. Damn, I'm rolling terrible now.
That's what you get for farting on me.
You're not there. Shush.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll use in my. Yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. Gyros?
11 to hit.
Nope.
Still take the second swing. That'll hit. 19.
Yep.
6 points.
Still standing.
You can do it, Bigfoot.
SBD grabs the one that hasn't been touched yet, the one that stabbed you. He grabs him in the chokehold takes his hammer, goes and smashes him upside the head. For yeah, he's dead. He just crushes his head wide open. Like since you're standing there, he's holding him. He smashes him upside the head, and like all the gore falls on you. All your
So
skill.
it's like, what's that guy? The guy that smashes the watermelons with the big mallet.
Gallagher. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so now it's his turn, and he's going to attack Skyros. That's I'll hit because that's Skyros takes 5 points damage.
Still there.
All right, back up to you, Spore.
How far off is that one?
It's pretty much close proximity. You're all fighting in the same area.
I'll take a swing.
You're still trying to get out of the gate that was the river flowed through. So you're like all right there, and SBD was just blocking everybody.
All right, I'll go ahead and take a swing then.
All right.
That one still misses.
What'd you get?
A 10.
Yeah, that's good.
So, come on. Damn it. 24.
Okay.
That's, dude, I am so happy I rolled something higher than a 10.
What's your damage?
9.
Yeah, he's dead. So these guys were. You see a little camp set up top of like you're in the like a little ravine fighting, and you see up there was a camp. These guys have been waiting at this door for a while.
I'm gonna search them.
They have a couple of daggers,
That's all they were fighting with was daggers.
flings, about 15 copper.
Now, their bodies are just on the ground in front of us, right?
They are.
I want to grab a few of the kobold teeth.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Oh, this is going to be terrible. 12.
I say working on trying to get the teeth out.
Is there any way I can scavenge any from the Gallagher head that exploded?
Those would probably floated down the stream. I'd say you got about 5 teeth out of it.
5?
The rest, yeah, because the rest, since it was so low of the rolls, the rest you were like trying to pull out and they were just breaking.
That's fine.
I picked up a dagger and slammed in the chopper. I was hoping for some short swords or something besides the dagger.
It was just daggers.
But I picked up one dagger and one slam.
Okay. So this is kind of opens up into like a ravine, and it goes to the left, and like you can follow the stream, and the stream goes under that bridge you guys passed over to get to the keep. So it like flows through town. So what do you guys want to do here? Are you going for a flanking?
Well, that was the object, was to flank. Where are they? Can we see them?
There's on a hill, so yeah, you could probably see them. You see Delint, and you've never seen Delint look like this. He's like his hair is like flamed up. His arms are all flamed. He doesn't look like Dylan. He looks like he's possessed. He looks a little beaten up. He doesn't look good.
Well, I'm a little beaten up too.
I'm a lot of beat up.
Then you look over and you see Ewan, and he looks practically untouched, but they looked outmatched.
I just like to say that my mom jokes were better. That's why he didn't touch him at all.
All right. Since they see you, they're able to go around the stream, and they're going to try to flank them. But as we talk, as they start to make their way around the stream, if that's what you guys are doing, right? As you guys are trying to make your way around the stream, we're going to go back to you guys. So, Ewan, it was your turn.
Is SBD do any healing while we're
Ewan?
Yeah, sorry. Someone else said something about SBD, so I was just waiting to see if you were going to answer.
I told him, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stabby with my extra necrotic damage if I can hit.
All right, give me an attack roll. I gotta get back to him.
So does a 9 hit?
we need to mark this page? Hold on.
I need to mark it. Okay, there he is. All right, what you got?
Does a 9 hit?
A 9? No.
Yeah.
It like you go to hit him and it bounces off his scale and he just looks at you, pity little tiny man.
No,
I like how he reverted.
To what?
I like how he reverted. He's
He
a cave dragon.
Yeah.
That's all I got. So
The lint. It's up to you.
So as a action, I would like to take a swing again.
Okay.
Actually, let me see. Is this a Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay, no, I need to say that. So, roll a.
Give me a D20.
Nat 20.
Ooh, okay.
And you said roll a 1d6 plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 9.
He's looking rough, guys. Like he's stumbling and he's starting to. His smile has gone away.
Can I do a bonus action?
What's that?
Since I have a 1 point in fighter, I would like to use my bonus action as a to use a second win.
Okay. Well, the second one did. Remind me.
You can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Okay.
So roll a 1d10.
hope you roll more than a 1.
2 points of health.
I got 5 health back.
All right.
No, wait. No, sorry. Right. Got it wrong. 4 health back. I got 4 health back.
Okay. 4 health back. Like I said, he's looking a little rough. His smile's vanished. He's like, I will not be defeated by 2 little pipsqueaks.
I mean, your mom was last night.
He's trying to die, is what it is.
I think he is. Give me a persuasion roll.
Who, me?
The one that just said that.
I got a 12.
He looks like he's a little shook from what you just said.
Oh, all the shit talking now finally takes effect.
So it's his turn. He's gonna go swing at Delint. Because Delint's just pissing him off. 20. 20 to hit.
Oh, that should hit.
What's your armor class?
13, but if I even use my reaction of shield, it still won't save me. I guess the last bomb junk gonna push him to the end.
Take
That's
one
pretty
hit
low.
point of damage. Actually, hold on. No, you stumbled him, so he rolled with disadvantage, and he got a 8. So does 8 hit?
No.
Okay, so you shook him. He was rolling with disadvantage at that time, so it worked.
Yay! Shit
These
talking for the
halflings are
win.
pissing him off. All right, it's back up to Ewan.
All right, I'm gonna try to some more stabby.
All right, stabby.
And I accidentally just threw my dice off of my table. That's okay. I got another one. 18 to hit.
18 to hit, and that will barely hit.
Okay. So let's see. 1d8. So that's an 8 plus 6 is 14 plus a d4. So 18 points of damage total.
18 points of damage?
Yep.
Yeah, so how do you what do you do to finish them off?
So
I wouldn't want to say how you want to do this, but that's a totally different show. We're not going to copy them.
Right.
Oh, Skyrush, we're out.
Can I let this be a combo attack so my buddy here can get his kill?
You can.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, hey, let's double team him like we did his mom last night. And then I take my rapier and I stab him through the gut. And I use it and I sling him towards the warlock buddy. Let my warlock just bash his face in.
Okay. So, Delint, what are you doing?
As he turns to me, I'm guessing he's kneeling forward since he's battered, bruised, and not really feeling well. I just swing for the head.
Okay. So he turns, stabs him in the stomach. Like the gore starting to pour out, and he's just like, you know what? And he just slings them to you. And as he slings them to you, it still guts him and it starts cutting him open. He's starting to drain out from his stomach and his innards. The scales were no match for his weapon. And as he turns to face you and being slung around, you're up in the air coming down with your fiery mace and slams him in the back, in the head. And you hear, food. So he falls to the ground, and immediately, like, this glow aura goes into you and into your tattoos, and he's no more. All the other kobolds look at this and began to take their steps back, and they know they've been defeated. So they start to fall apart, fall off, go into the shadows, go into the forestry, some falling into, not falling into the river, but going into the river and going downstream. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna search his body.
All right.
And
So-
I will make the comment of saying your mom lasted longer.
You can't intimidate him to work. He's dead.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
No consequences for
Um,
actions.
Want to take a long rest.
You guys see this off in the distance, and you can just climb up that hill that you climbed up before. SBD comes over there, he smiles and looks at Delent and takes that blood, and it's painful. But he takes that blood from you, and he's holding it in his hand, and he looks at you, and he's just smiling with the blood in his hand. And he just shoves it back into your body. Like all the wounds start to heal up. The blood seeps through, and you know this isn't natural. So it feels that burning sensation that you have with your arms. This is 10 times worse going into your veins. So
As he finishes, again, I will state you really need to work on your medicine practices.
you take 15 hit points. You get 15 hit points.
I'm back to full health.
So on his body, he had a seal of the dragon cult. He had a jar,
Of dirt.
huh?
Of dirt.
He didn't have a jar of dirt.
I got the jar.
He had a jar, and when you give me a, yeah, I can just say it. He had a jar, and when you hold it up, I don't think Spore's over there yet. When you hold it up, you see eyeballs and fingers and toes. What do you want to do with this?
I'm just gonna throw it. I don't care about it.
Okay, so you chunk it out. So I don't think Spore's seen that. So you also find a great sword. You find the scimitar he was using. He also had a spear on his back that he was getting ready to throw at you guys. He had $63 gold on him.
Okay.
And 5 silver.
How big is the great sword?
It's pretty large. I mean,
Be too large for a halfling.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to wield it.
Damn it.
But you go over there and try to pick it up, right? Delent,
Yeah?
go over there and try to pick it up.
Oh.
Okay.
Scheiße, this thing is heavy.
So as it's in your hands, your tattoos glow. And you can see the maces that were on your hands start to disappear a little bit. What do you want to do? Do you hold on to it or you let it go?
I'm gonna hold on to the bases.
Okay, so you let go of the sword and you hold on to your maces.
Yes.
So you're okay.
I'm gonna pick up the scimitar.
You pick up the scimitar. Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything unique about the scimitar that I notice?
It's bejeweled. Doesn't seem magical. It's just really nice. It's it seems like royalty once used it.
So it's worth a lot of money. Got it.
Where's the money?
because it's not as good as my rapier.
What do you guys want to do?
He said he had 63 gold.
He had 63 gold, 5 silver.
How many of us?
Right there, right now, it's just you and him.
Split it 50-50?
They haven't come up over that hill yet.
How do you split 63 and a half?
I'll take, you know what? I'll take 30, and you can take the rest.
Deal.
And you
You
take
can, have,
the 5
you can have the
silver.
you can have the silvers.
So mark that on yours is Delint, you take 30 gold and 5 silver.
I don't care about the spear or the javelin or whatever he had. I just wanted the scimitar.
Okay. Your guys start to join you. They're like, that was incredible. SBD is like, that was awesome. I didn't think we'd see you ever again. I honestly didn't think we'd see you. And he pointed at Delint. He's like, didn't really think we'd see you. But that was incredible. You did it. Congratulations.
Well, I can just let you know I survived by the power of of talking so much shit to the guy.
What do you guys? I mean, you're joining them. Spore.
What?
You guys are joining them. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna head into the keep and take a nap.
Okay.
You definitely got to rest. I'm only 4 hit points up.
I only got 5.
Before we leave the body of the half dragon Goliath thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a potato on him and
As
go
a calling card.
and go. Should have had some more vitamin C, and then walk off.
Oh my god. All right.
But by chance, did we get a level from that fight?
We
Not-
did level up
not
last
quite.
week. Last time though.
You did level up last time. I'm counting it up. I'm watching. I'll tell you when you level up next time. You guys start heading back to the keep, and all the townspeople are coming out because they see the kobolds are leaving, the cultists are leaving. You walk as you're going up to the keep. They're all cheering for you. They're all chanting your name. So you guys are going in just to go to sleep?
I mean, I'm gonna try to collect a reward.
Okay. So you
You
guys
guys
are
don't
going to
have it ready at that point.
you guys are going in, and Skyros. There's this crazy thing going on with the animals in the area, and you're the one that noticed it at first. Give me a perception roll. 21. Okay. So as you're going into the keep, you cross the gates. They open up. They're all chanting your name. You look over and you see Delint being raised up and thrown up and down, and you look over and you see Ewan being getting a shower of potatoes poured on him.
They're gold potatoes, by the way.
SBD, everybody, the little kids are jumping on him and trying to, they're all celebrating you as heroes. They're still a little fishy of Spore, but they're grateful of him being there.
I just look at everybody around me and I give them the biggest toothy smile that I can give.
I feel like there'll be a middle finger added as well, knowing you.
Stay in school and don't forget to
You
eat potatoes.
see that same cat. It's kind of malnourished, and it's a little down, and it's like I said, it's looking for food. It's got a rat in its mouth right now, and it's about to eat for the first time, and from what you can say is probably a week.
Okay.
Who's the closest to it?
He's the only one that sees it right now. So you see all the other cats in the area trying to stay away from this one cat. What do you do?
I advance toward it.
Advance toward it. Okay. It gets skittish when it sees you coming towards it. It's not paying any attention because all the people are screaming and shouting for everybody else. So it's over here in its own little quarter. And when it sees you heading towards the corner, it gets a little bit skittish. Dives into a pile of hay.
A big pile of hay.
Big pile of hay.
Yeah, see the hay moving where it's at.
It's still. It's standing still right now.
Peculiar.
So, do you convey this information to anybody? Or are you keeping this to yourself? Wouldn't seem like information you would talk about.
The only thing to me is it's just acting strange where all the other cats were not malnourished. This one is. And it's just acting different than the rest of them. So it just gives that little puzzlement like, why?
Okay.
And yeah, I'll tell the others.
Okay, he tells you guys about this cat that he's been seeing it's a little malnourished, not looking the greatest. It's actually looks like it's eating for the first time in several weeks. And all the other cats are staying away from it for some reason. And he points it
This
out.
looks peculiar.
Points out it's over there in the hay pile over there. Anybody pay attention to it?
I would like to go over there and try to give it my ration.
Give it your ration?
Yeah.
So it's in the hay pile. So it doesn't see anything. You don't see it. How do you want to do this?
I guess I'll just go and try to walk towards it and try to get the cat's attention.
Okay. So you walk towards the hay pile. You get to the edge of it and you start shifting it around, trying to find the cat. You can't find a cat. Give me a perception roll.
I got a 17.
16?
17.
17. So you don't see the cat, but there's a mouse that runs across your feet, runs the opposite direction. Like it's darting for the gate. But the cat's not there. Like you do a little bit more searching. The mouse that ran past you, you thought you considered, yeah, that was just the mouse that it had in its mouth. You do a little bit more searching, and you see that there's a dead mouse in the hay pile. So, that being said, you guys,
You see that cat again, I'm gonna kill it.
you guys Go lay down, or you go to the governor. He says it'll take me a day or two to get your funds together for your reward. Let's see what we can offer you in a day or two. He offers you a place to rest. He says, I need your assistance once more if you don't mind, and we will talk about this the next time, or we'll talk about this when you awake.
Okay.
So he is letting you guys go lay down. He's giving you a place to stay since your home was destroyed. So you guys are able to sleep there in the keep. So everybody get their rest, get their health points back. Delin,
Yes.
while everybody's sleeping, you try to fall asleep and you can't. Every time you close your eyes, this figure pops into your head.
See, look, he's dreaming about me.
Shut up.
This figure it looks like a Goliath type creature. It's huge, it's giant. It's riding on a black steed, bone armor. It's dark and dreary at the same time. The horse that it's riding on has this bone armor as well. And it begins to talk to you. And he sits in your mind on the horse. He says, I ate good today. Thank you. You gonna talk back?
I was just like, I just like sit there like astonished, not really knowing what to do. And as he says that, I'll be like, you're welcome, I guess.
You've finally seen my power. It's not the mace. It's what's in you. You almost died. But you're my warrior. I won't let that happen.
I will try my best next time I'm in a fight to stay alive.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution? Where even is that? Oh, there it is. I got a 10.
Okay. So a 10. You feel it pulls you a little bit deeper. And he starts talking to you a little bit quieter and more. He's got a little bit more intent to his voice. I don't know who these people are, but they will bring you souls. And with them, I can be fed.
I'll try to get as many souls as I can for you, using them if need be.
Makes it sound like you're gonna kill us.
Yeah. As long as you make your mom jokes, then you're good.
What are your maces called again?
The fist and
Ephemer.
mind of Zamir.
Of what?
Zamir.
Samir. Okay. So he also says, you witnessed today that Samir's weapons are infernal, and minuscule. When I try to give you my sword, you're my warrior now. Take up your own weapon. And as he says that keeps repeating in your head, take up your own weapon, into your back of your mind. Ewan,
Yep.
you heard that take up your own weapon. And as you hear that, you're dead asleep. As you hear that, the dream that he's having, it doesn't come to you, but Tempest, you can see Tempest riding towards you with the sword in one hand, and that's all you see is his face and the sword and the horse, and he comes to hit you, and as soon as he goes to strike, you wake up. And you notice Dalent's having trouble sleeping. He's still over there. He's done talking. And you see him over there just looking at his arms. What do you do?
Trouble sleeping.
You could say that. It's been a long day.
You know, those voices, they don't ever go away. But you can learn to ignore them.
How would you know about these voices?
You're not the only one that has a past.
I was given this power the day my parents went away, and I will use this power to go and find them again.
That's fair.
Well, I am your
But-
father.
You control the power. Don't let it control you. I still struggle with that.
I will keep that in mind from now on.
You go about.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as I say that, I would just like walk outside to get some fresh air.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. You walk outside. You got to go through the little throne room. Everybody else, you went back to sleep, Ewan.
Yep.
Everybody else is kind of out. They're done for the night. You walk out into the throne room, and you see the governor sitting in that chair, and he's still. There's cats all over the ground. There's cats everywhere on the ground. And you see one malnourished little feline in the chambers with you guys, away from all the other cats. And it jumps up into the window, and it's gone. You look over at the governor, and he's got no recollection of where he is right now. Like, it's a blank stare. There's a little bit of blood trickling down the side of his mouth. What do you do?
I'd like to go over to the governor and see if he's okay.
So you go over to the governor, and you go to put your hand on his shoulder to check on him, and he just slouches over. Check his pulse. Doesn't have no pulse.
At that point, I would like to start screaming for anybody to be like, "Hey guys, that person over here."
And that's where we'll take over the next time we meet.
As I'm saying, like, quick, does he have a mom? I can talk shit for him to come back to life.
So that's the end for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed doing this tonight. This was fun. It really was. I'm a little bit tired. I've had a long day.
Same.
Yeah, I've got my crew here that they had a long day. So thank you guys for watching. You're watching on Twitch. Thank you. I'm sure we'll have more stuff coming out on Twitch soon. I'm hoping for more D&D content. If you're watching on YouTube, you know I love you. So we will see you next time. And we'll continue on trying to figure out what happened to the governor. Peace out.